Boom, what's going on, guys? My name is Kim, and today we're gonna start Compositing 101. It's just gonna be a really simple one. I'm gonna use this background here with this telephone pole, and we're gonna insert this guy here, and he's gonna look very happy to have found one. If you all like this tutorial, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and help me reach 500 subscribers. It helps me out. I know I've been kind of iffy with posting lately, uploading content. It's partially to do with a new job and getting sick, and it's just been a big old mess after Ida, the hurricane that came and took out Louisiana. But like I said, if you all like this, please show me some love. Hit that like button and subscribe button, and let's get to it. So we're inside here. I have locked the background layer. I found these here. I searched for person under stock, went down, dragged it in, and then I went for city, and I just scrolled down here, and you can see it's there if you want to follow along. So first things first, get this image. Now we're gonna go up here to our selection tool. I'm just gonna do a quick select here, and I'm using my Wacom tablet, and I'm just gonna get everything of that in. And now we're gonna just let Affinity Photo do the refine stuff. So go up, hit refine. So you can see here some of the hair has not been taken. Same with the neck here. I'm just gonna make my refine brush a little bit bigger. Help it. Make it a little bit bigger again. I'm gonna go around there. That actually looks not bad at all. So I'm gonna just go around, check it out. We can see there's some stuff here, so I'm gonna go to background, make my brush a little bit smaller again, and then go over that stuff. You don't want all these little artifacts when you're trying to do composites, so the cleaner your cutout or masking is, the better the end result will be. You can see there's some over on this side as well. I'll do here, up under the elbow here on the left side of the guy. And I'm gonna try it like that. So we can go again here and then choose matte, or up here overlay black matte. You can see it doesn't look too bad. I'm just gonna try and take this out here. I'm actually gonna go here to background, and I'm just gonna take this out. There we go. I'm gonna do the same with this here. It's always good to get a couple of different perspectives on it, or not perspectives, looks at it. And you can see that looks pretty darn decent. Okay, I'm gonna go back here to overlay, then down to selection, new layer with mask. Hit OK or apply. Now we can zoom back out. You can see we have the guy here. Change over to our move tool. I'm just gonna try and position him right around here. No, it's too hot. I'm gonna make him a little bit smaller because you want the perspectives to match with this phone booth here. And he's gonna look really happy to have found this. That's the goal here. And since we don't have feet on the ground and we're cutting him off here, this is what makes it really simple, because you don't have to worry about shadows and stuff like that, especially on this perspective here, where you can see you're shooting at eye height. So if I just make a new layer here, get my brush tool, so you can see the focal point is gonna come out and be a little bit bad. It should be right around here in the center of the photo. So that's the leading lines that goes in. So now the rest of the perspective here looks great. The phone booth is tilted. This pole here is pretty straight. we can always double check this again later. So I'm gonna delete that layer. Okay, I'm gonna go back here to my moving tool. I'm just gonna try and reposition a little bit more. Okay, I'm happy with that. And you can see he's way too sharp, even for the phone booth here in the background. So we're gonna have to do something with that. I'm just gonna lock this background layer. So now we're gonna go in here, and the first thing I'm gonna do, we're just gonna tone him down because he's way too bright for the rest of the image. So you're gonna go over here, and I'm gonna try levels first if we don't want to use curves, which is my favorite. But now you can see we do the whole image. We're gonna drag this down in there, so now we just do him, and you can again hold down Alt and you will see where the clippings are. Okay, that looks a lot closer to the exposure of the rest of the image here. It's a little bit too bright still, but we'll fix that with a curves layer. Okay, so that looks pretty darn good. I'm gonna go back here, go up to curves, and I'm gonna drag this. You can see again we're doing the whole image, so we need to drag this I don't know why it didn't want to go in. There we go. And then I'm gonna drag down the highlights, and I'm gonna just bump up the shadows here a little bit. That looks pretty good. I'm also gonna go in here because he's a little bit too red. I'm just gonna drag down the red just a little bit, maybe a touch more. There we go. Okay, so now we have him pretty much blended in here with the lighting and exposures, but you can see his edges around here is way too sharp for the rest, so that doesn't look real at all. So now we got to go in here. I'm gonna add in a box blur. This is the easiest and fastest way to do it. Once I find it here, box blur, I'm gonna drag it up to about 8. Now you can see all of him is blurred, so that's not a big deal. I'm gonna drag him down here. We have put in the box blur here. You can see he's way too blurred, so I'm just gonna keep marking on this selection. I'm gonna get my brush tool back, and I'm gonna have my black brush, painting with black. You can see here, just make it a little bit bigger, and about 27 and 11 on hardness. Now I'm just gonna go around, and we're gonna just paint black here. So you don't want to go all the way out on his outline, because that's the thing we want to blur, and the rest here we can are pretty sharp, but so we got his face in here. His hair needs to be blurred because that's very small details. So I'm gonna just go around a little bit like that, and we're gonna see the difference. Okay, so if I go out here and we now turn off this layer, you can see there's everything in focus, and he's super sharp. Doesn't really look good. Now he's a little bit blurred, the outline around him here. So it's subtle, but it makes a huge difference. And if you think that's not enough, you can always paint in with white, go around here just on the outside. And there, I'm gonna go down just a little bit again, because that was too much. It got into his face. Okay, so again, this here with blur, without blur. And you can see that blends pretty darn good, but if you want to really sell it, put on another layer. Let's do a curves layer again. And now we can bump this one. That's not right. I wanted to grab this whole thing. But then we're just gonna move these into where the information starts. I'm gonna drag up a little bit on the, stretch it in the shadows, and I'm gonna take the, so do an invert S curve here, there. And if you wanted to, you can always go here and do a color balance as well, just for the midtones. And then this is a cold image, put some of the red in. I'm gonna do shadows just a little bit, that's too much. And there you go. This is a really quick, simple way to learn compositing. So compositing 101. Again, if you like this tutorial, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and leave your comment down below if you'd like to see more and get more and more advanced on the compositing. And I will try and post more and more videos again, but new job, aftermath of Hurricane Ida, and just been sick. So I'll try my best to post some more. See you all next time.